Hey, it's Kat, and today we are going to review this peel crusher right here. Now, all I gotta say is, do you want to take that all the time? I don't want to take that all the time, and sometimes it's hard to swallow. This is actually an antibiotic, and sometimes you're taking an antibiotic when you have a sore throat, and the last thing you want is to have to swallow something this big, and sometimes you just can't, especially if, I'd say, if you're a young child or you're someone who just also has swallowing issues. This is very intimidating. So let me show you this right here. All you're going to do is you're just going to take this in here. A lot of times there's already a split line in your peel, but I'm going ahead and fitting this peel in right here in the peel crusher. It's almost even too big. Isn't that wild? That's how big this peel is. All I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half along that little line. Boom. It's doing that. If you've used a pepper grinder or like a pepper mill, very similar concept. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right in here. I'm going to screw back on my lid. Or actually push on my lid. It screws on the bottom. It just pushes on top. Then I'm going to put my handle on here. It's kind of almost reminds me of an Allen wrench. And then I'm just going to turn this just like I would a pepper mill. That's all I'm going to do. It is going to work that peel through, which is going to allow you to then dissolve it into a drink. And I'll give you just a little tip. When my kids were younger and they had to take a peel, I used to actually crush up the peel as much as I could, put it in a little bit of liquid and put it into a syringe and let it dissolve. And once it was all dissolved in there, I gave it to them a syringe. By the way, that's a tip. You have to give one of your pets medicine. That's what you do. Dissolve it in liquid, put it up in a little syringe, boom, without obviously the needle on it, boom, give it to them. That's how you give them pills, especially when you can't hide it in cheese when you're paying the cheese tax. So look at it. Let me show you. This is wild. This is finer than anything that you're going to be able to do by hand with a mallet or whatever. And look, that's all the inside, and that white right there, that's that coating on the outside of the peel. That's all that is. That's the coating, so it's safe to dissolve, and it will dissolve right when you get in. But look, then you can pour that into liquid, whatever you want to. That was so easy to do. So this just screws on and off. You can take it, put it in there. You can even crush it. You can even do this the night before if you have to take it in the morning or you're doing it for someone else or something like that. You can just take it off, you dump it out, boom, wash. Take your little brush here. You can get any of this all out here. Use this to clean on, make sure you get everything out down there. You're ready to go. Comes with a little bag to put it in. Hope I gave you some good information. This is cool. I didn't know these existed. This is super handy. I will be using this for humans and dogs. 2 legs and 4 legs. Have a great day.